Hey friends, my name's Sophie and welcome to this 38-minute Vinyasa flow class. This is an intermediate class and you just need your mat for today. If you have blocks, please have them with you. But if you don't have any blocks, no worries. We're gonna be working our way up towards some lower body focused poses. So we'll have the opportunity to do a half split or a full split, compass pose, revolved, half moon. And so it definitely is kind of lower body focus, but it's very strong. We'll be doing some plank stuff to get you feeling strong and steady. If you enjoyed the class, please comment and like and let me know what you thought about it and what you'd like to see next. And as always, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe so you can get notified every time I upload new videos and so you can also support this channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. All right, let's get started with our class. Welcome to your practice. Today we're starting in Sukhasana, which is seated, crossed legs. But instead of having your heels close to you like you might normally do in Sukhasana, separate them a little bit so that the front leg, whichever leg's on top, is a little bit further out and your heels, you can see both of your heels underneath of you. And from there, take a big inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk your hands out in front of you. Put your forearms on the ground or hands on the ground and let your head hang heavy. And right away, you might feel a gentle stretch in the hip of the leg that's in front. So for me, my right leg is on top and in the front, and I feel it in the right hip. And you could gently allow yourself to just sway side to side, if that feels good to you. And use the breath to start to bring your awareness right here, right now. Bring your awareness to the present moment. And slowly walk your hands up. And gently switch legs. And sit tall. And walk your hands forward. Bring your head down. So we're just gently opening the hips, the sides of the legs. Again, focusing on lengthening the inhales and exhales to bring your awareness to the present moment. The breath is a great tool for bringing your awareness out of the mind and more into the body. Now walk your hands back up and transition to child's pose. So come onto the knees, knees wide, bring the toes to touch and stretch the arms out, fingertips far out as you bring your forehead to the ground. Take a breath in and out. And walk your hands up so you're still in child's pose with your lower body, but you're upright with your upper body. And then arch your back for cow, pull the shoulders back. And exhale, round your spine for cat. You can put your hands on your knees if you want. Let the chin come down. Inhale, open up for cow. So just cat-cows from this position. Kind of funky, kind of weird. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck your chin. One more time, inhale, open the spine up, draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, round, curl. Inhale, come to neutral, and exhale, tabletop, and tuck your toes. Now turn the hands around so your fingers face your knees. If you've been taking my classes, you know that I really like to do this. Move forwards and backwards. Almost always, because it just feels really good. And take some circles. Let's do 3 in each direction. 3 in the other direction. And if this doesn't feel good, then keep practicing, keep doing it. You'll be amazed by how quickly your forearms and your wrists open up. Now turn your hands back around. Spread the fingers, make sure you're pressing through the finger pads and the insides of your knuckles. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. From down dog, lift your heels really high. Inhale. Exhale, draw your heels back down to the ground. Inhale, lift those heels. Exhale, bring them down. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Take a breath in and breath out. Tiptoe your toes to the front of the mat. Little steps. When you get there, lengthen the spine, half lift. And exhale, fold. Feels so good to fold. Take another breath here. On your inhale, stand and reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your arms down by your sides. Spread the toes. And then press down into the feet. And lift through the crown of your head. Reach your arms up. Good. Grab onto your left wrist. Lift up, inhale, and exhale, side bend to the right. Make sure you're drawing your left low ribs inwards towards the body as you bend. On your next inhale, reach your arms up, come upright, grab onto the right wrist, take a side bend to the left. Reach your arms back up, inhale. Exhale, fold, hands to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your right foot back behind you onto the ground. Set the knee down, reach your arms up, Anjaneyasana. And on your exhale, put your hands down. Good, lift your back knee. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot goes back. Set your knee down, reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Lift your back knee. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, this time cactus, take a little back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Hold here. Shift forward a bit. Lower down halfway for chaturanga and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Go all the way to the ground. Untuck your toes and lift up for cobra, high or low, your choice. Inhale. Exhale, lower back down to the ground, tuck your toes and press all the way up to plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Inhale. Bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale. You want to make sure you're not dumping into the left side, so pin the left hip back. Both hands are pressing evenly into the ground. And straighten the right leg, square your hips. Really, really square them here. Pull the left hip back, and you'll feel that activate the whole outer edge of the left leg. Take another inhale. Exhale, step your foot outside of your right hand. We're coming into warrior lunge, so bring your left foot over to the left side of the mat and set the heel down like you're in warrior 2 with your back leg. Walk your hands to the front left corner of the mat. Loosen the toes, you don't have a tight grip on the toes, and drop your head right between your upper arms. Pin the right hip back a little bit. You're pressing back through your left thigh, your right knee is bending. One more breath. Now walk your hands over to the left side of the mat as you readjust your feet for a wide-legged fold for Prosabita, Tanasana. So you want the heels slightly out, lengthen your spine, and fold down. Turn your hands around, walk your hands back behind you. Let your hips lift and your weight shift into your toes. And bring yourself back to your breath. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders and lift up halfway. Bend your left knee into Skandasana. So you lift your right toes up. You bring your hands to your heart, shoulders back. Breathe here. Good. And to the best of your ability, Warrior Two facing the front of the mat. So you're lifting and you're making your way there. Right toes point forward. Readjust if you need to. Shoulders down, bend your right knee deeply. Not too far over your heel, or not too far over your ankle, but you want to make sure that you're in your fullest expression. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel the hands to the ground. Step back into one-legged plank. Good, hold here. Now, bend your right knee and reach your right foot towards the sky. Good, and you're just holding here. You feel that all of that engagement through the whole body. Takes a lot of strength here. Straighten the right leg. Bring the right knee to the right upper arm. Stay in a plank position. Take your right leg straight back. Right knee to left upper arm. Take your leg straight back. Lower down, put your foot down, lower down for chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up, bend your knee, open your hip. Straighten the left leg, square your hips. Inhale, really square the hips. Exhale, step your foot outside of your left hand. Warrior lunge, your right foot moves to the right, you put the heel down, and you walk your hands to the front right corner of the mat. One more breath. Feeling strong in the legs. Walk your hands over to the right. Readjust your legs for a wide-legged fold. Lengthen and fold. You can grab onto your ankles this time, or you can do the same variation or any other variation that you feel like doing is fine. Bring your hands back onto your shoulders and lift up. Bend your right knee into side lunge, or Skandasana rather. Hands to your heart. Open your chest. Now people always ask, is the heel supposed to be lifted or down? It doesn't matter. Do what feels right for you. Good. Transition to Warrior Two, front of the mat. Make your way there. A sense of familiarity in this pose. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Low lunge, step back to a one-legged plank. Bend your left knee, reach your left foot towards the sky, keeping your hips low. Hold here. Straighten your left leg. Bring your left knee to left upper arm, hold. Bring your left knee straight back. Left knee to right upper arm, hold. Leg goes straight back into one-legged plank. Set your foot down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Let's move right along. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Set your back knee down and reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, open your arms to the right for an open arm twist. Place your left hand onto the ground. Lift your back knee and take your right arm straight up to the sky for what some may call an easy twist. Doesn't mean it's easy. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, put your right hand down and straighten your right leg and step your back foot up and in for a regular old pyramid pose. Lengthen your spine and crawl the fingertips forward and fold. If you have blocks handy, you could put them under your hands. Otherwise, just do your best here. I'm slightly regretting my decision to wear a sweater. I'm starting to sweat. It was cold when I started. Really let that head hang. Good. Now, look forward. And if you have blocks under your hands, bring them with you. If not, just fingertips on the ground. You're coming into a warrior 3. So if you can float your fingertips, that's great because then you can get a nice long spine. Flex your left foot. And keep your left fingertips either on the ground or on your block or floating. And take your right arm up. So I like to put my fingertips on the ground for this. So we're in revolved half moon, or some may call it revolved warrior 3. And if you want to bend your back knee and grab onto your foot, you can do that. So you have a revolved half moon Shavasana variation, sugar cane variation. Keep lifting through the knee. Good. And then straighten your leg and take your right arm up and put both hands down for standing split. Good. And step back into low lunge. Set the knee down onto the ground. And reach your arms up again. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Step back into one-legged plank. Come up onto your left fingertips and then reach your left arm forward if you can. Awkward plank. Hold here. Option to bring your knee and elbow together. Hold. Extend back out. Set your hand and knee back down to the ground. Optional vinyasa. Let's meet in down dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Good. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Set your back knee down and reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Get those shoulders nice and open. Bring yourself to your breath if you've lost it. And then bring your right hand down. Lift your back knee and take your left arm straight up to the sky. Press your hand into the ground to lift you away from the ground. Inhale. Exhale, put your hand down and straighten your left leg. Step your back foot up and in a bit, putting the heel down and lengthen the spine and fold over left leg. Walk the fingertips forward. Make sure that you're not totally locking out the left knee, that there's the tiniest micro bend. Nobody else can see it. You just know that it's there. Good. Now let's come into warrior 3. Fingertips just hardly floating off the ground or on your blocks. Flex your right foot. Make sure the hips are nice and even. The left hip pins back. When you're ready, lift your left arm up. Good. Bend your knee if you want. Grab onto your foot. And you're pushing your foot into your hand and kind of lifting up as you're revolving to the left. Good. Straighten your leg back out behind you. Take your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Put your hands down. Standing split. Inhale. Exhale. Step back to low lunge. Set your knee down. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Cactus. Back bend. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale. Bring your hands to the ground. Step back to one-legged plank. Come up onto your right fingertips and then reach your right arm forward. Option to bring your knee to your elbow, hold. If you're wobbling, if you're falling, it's okay. No worries. Extend everything out. And hand and foot come back down. Flow optionally through Vinyasa. Let's meet in down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big inhale. Out of the mouth, exhale. Let that heat out. Good, lift your right leg up. Step your foot outside of your right hand. Nice, plant your left hand down, so you're in lizard. Take your right arm up, and we're gonna do a lizard, what I call lizard pistol. So you're gonna take your left leg and shoot it through, keeping your right arm up. If you want a little challenge, lift your right heel. That's it. Now bring it back into lizard. Twist, inhale, and exhale, bring it through. Don't fall like I did. Inhale, exhale, bring it back. We're doing that one more time. Stay with me. Ready, bring it through. And bring it back. Inhale, exhale, set your hand down. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your left elbow, hold. And then extend your leg out for a rock star. Lift your left arm up. And lower onto your back heel. So you're on basically the base of the back foot. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Put your hands down to the ground. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Set the back knee down. And straighten out your right leg. So slide your heel forward. Lengthen your spine. And then fold over right leg for half splits. You have an option to go to full splits here. So you can stay here in half splits, or you can start to slowly slide your right heel forward. Be really careful with this. Bend your right knee a bit. So keep extending. Maybe your hands are on blocks. This is my formerly injured hamstring, so I don't go very far here anymore. But know your limits. I like to keep the back toes tucked, so you should do the same if you can. And that way it keeps your hips squared forward. 2 more breaths. And then we're going to make our way back to down dog. All right, lift your left leg up. Inhale. On exhale, step your foot outside of your left hand. Lizard. Let the hips sink for a sec. And then plant your right hand and lift your left arm. And now firm your back thigh so you have a lot of strength here. Inhale and exhale, shoot it through. You can also stay in lizard if this isn't happening for you. And then take it back. Good, inhale. Exhale, bring it through. For a challenge, you lift that left heel. And exhale, bring it back. All right, one more time. Nice, inhale. Exhale, put your hands down. Step back to three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to right upper arm. Extend your leg out. Take your right arm up for rock star. Your back base of your right foot is down. Inhale. And on exhale, put your hands down, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Set your back knee down. And then we go into half splits. So slide that foot forward, lengthen, fold. Find your breath. And bring an element of simplicity into the practice. You can stay here or you can go into full splits. Side is much more accessible for me. There's always one side that's better. Keep the right toes tucked. And you want to just be really careful here to listen to the body, to make sure you're not ever locking out your left knee and there's a slight bend in it. 2 more breaths. Okay, let's bring it around to three-legged dog. Down dog, just regular down dog. Yep, breath in, breath out. We're gonna hop to Malasana. So hop the feet for Yogi Squat outside of the hands. And there you are. I'm gonna come to face you, but you stay where you are. Hands to your heart. Take your right arm out in front of the right knee. Take your left arm up. And we're opening up. You're lifting the inner arches of the feet so that you're not collapsing inwards. Maybe take a bind if you want. Rotate your upper arm back. Bottom arm goes around. Clasp fingers. Good, let's open the arms back up. Bring the hands back to center. And take the left arm out in front of the left leg, the right arm up. Take a half bind. And grab onto your fingers. Open the arms back up. Hands to your heart. Good. Fold forward, so straighten the legs. Halfway lift. And we fold. Good. Now come to chair briefly. We're just passing through chair. Inhale. And exhale, we're lowering all the way down to the ground into boat. Take those legs out. Arms out wide. Shoulders back. Open your chest. Lower down halfway for half boat. And then rise back up for full boat. And lower down. And lift up. You got it. Again, lower. And lift. Hold here. And set your heels down in a cross-legged position. Good job. All right. So now bring your left heel inwards like this. So your left knee is bent. And you'll take your right leg and grab onto the top of the right foot with your left hand. So you're holding onto the edge of the foot from the top. Now put your right hand underneath of your calf, and we're gonna take the right leg and put it around the right shoulder like a backpack strap. Once you get it up there, try to lengthen your spine and put your right fingertips on the ground, basically right next to your right foot, like close to your body. Okay, so you can stay here. Or if you feel like you're capable, you can start to straighten the leg. You can also do this with a strap. If you have a strap handy, you can even pause the video. You could put a strap around your foot here, and this will give you a lot of room to open up. Be really careful here, mindful of the back, mindful of the shoulder, of the leg, and then you start to straighten out that leg and look underneath your left arm to the left, creating that opening, compass pose. Good, and slowly release. Since we're here, let's keep the right elbow bent out to the right and let your right leg hang on top of that right arm. Now take your left foot, cross it over top of your right ankle, and we're gonna go into 8 angle and arm balance. You're gonna plant your hands, tilt your weight forward, and let your legs shoot out to the right side. So you tilt forward, and legs go out to the right. And you hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sit back down. Great job. If it was messy for you, no big deal. All of that is pretty challenging and takes time to learn. So bend your right knee. Now we'll do the opposite side. Grab onto your left foot. Grab onto the foot from the top. Hold onto the leg with your left arm. And we'll put the leg on the shoulder like a backpack strap and put your left fingertips on the ground. Good. Now either stay here or maybe start to straighten the leg or maybe use your strap to open up that leg, and you can look underneath your right arm to the side and really working that leg there without hurting yourself. Again, I have to be mindful of this on not my great side. I'm not going to push myself too far. Good, then you're going to bend your knee and let your leg hang on top of that left arm. Cross your right foot on top of your left ankle. You're going to plant your hands, shift forward, and then let the legs shoot out to the left side. Balance on your arms, chaturanga arms. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set everything down on the ground. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. This stuff is no joke. Bring the feet together and then take the legs like far out so you have a wide diamond shape, and walk your hands down and let your upper body hang because you deserve this little rest. Maybe make 2 fists with your hands. Let your forehead rest on your fists. You can even put a block there underneath your forehead. Start to slow everything down. Slow down the breath. Feel your heart beating. Slowing down the breath will slow down the heart rate. The breath is one of the things that we can control. The heart rate, we can't directly control the pace of it, but the breath we sure can. And slowly rise back up. Slowly rise up. Take your legs straight out in front of you. Sit tall. Bend the knees a little. And then grab onto the outer edges of the feet. So bend your knees as however much you need to grab onto the feet. Lengthen and fold for Pashimotonasana over your legs. Slowly rise up and lay down onto your back and hug those knees into your chest. Good. Keep that right knee in your chest. Take your left leg long to the ground and take your left hand on top of your right knee, your right arm out to the right, and twist to the left. Try to get your spine to twist right more by bringing the right shoulder down, maybe moving the left shoulder out of the way and to the left. And then straighten through your left leg, press through your left heel, and notice how that brings something different into the stretch. Something new. And let's just simplify here. The way to do that is we breathe. Simple inhales, simple exhales, to get rid of any of the chaos. Bring your knee back up. Pause here and switch. Bring your left knee in, right leg long. Take the right knee over to the left arm out to the left. Sorry, right knee to the, take your left knee to the right. You know what I mean. You know what side you're on. Twist to the left. By the way, if you bend your left elbow just a little bit, you might get more of a stretch into the pectoral muscles. Again, can you press through your right heel? And can you push your left hip down a little bit towards the front of the mat? Small changes, subtle changes that make all the difference. One more breath. And then bring the knee to center. Grab onto both knees. Good. And then take happy baby, grab onto the outer edges of your feet. Rock side to side. And the benefit of doing this, your home practice through video, is that you can add on whatever your heart desires, whatever you need to do. But please stay with me through Shavasana. So when you're ready, extend your legs long, arms down, highly encourage you to stay here because this is the most important aspect of this practice. And it's the whole purpose of the practice. Yoga was originally created to open up the body so that meditators could sit more comfortably in meditation. And so just watch your breath with your mind as it moves in and out of the nose. And just allow yourself to settle down and soften. Soften and simplify the experience. If it feels right, I encourage you to stay longer. Or if you're ready to move along, invite little movements into the fingers and toes. Open and close your hands. Reach those arms overhead. Stretch the body. And either bring the knees into the chest or roll to one side. And pause for a moment. And then press yourself up to a seat. Let's bring the palms together. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.